You love watching me play with balls? Ooh, I love watching me play with balls
It
as
makes me
well.
come.
Makes you you came first. You came as soon as possible.
Come.
Please log in. Very nice. Okay, we'll change my information for the stream over. Final Fantasy 14. Boom. All right. And fish is open. It didn't work. Hold on. No, I don't know if fish is on right now. I might not have launched it. Here, how many fishes do I owe you guys? One from Amaya and one from Bedman. You're about to head out? All right, well, go head out then. You're going to be missing out. You can come and hang out with us.
Igata give one to him en het EMEA 251.
Oh, you got it already. Thanks, bud. Drink, if you hang out here today, you might learn something. What do you learn? I have no idea.
No you.
Oh, I'm at a different world today. I don't. Confirm.
Sir, Langhorn has come to visit.
Estimated travel time. Correct. Langhorn. We love Langhorn. You're kidding. You're not a huge fan of Final Fantasy, but you'd still hang for. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Crab?
Sir, Langhorn.
Max Rebo, baby. You're doing too many.
Max Rebo, baby.
You're doing too much. Crab summons him now randomly.
Hey.
Was that a call from the heavens?
Yeah.
Is that a
The heavensward?
The heavens ward? It's Mog.
Here, wait, cancel that login.
Cancel that.
Do you want to try world transfer or server transfer?
I did it for the first time yesterday at like 2
really?
in the morning because Dev CW Devarian went and played Final Fantasy 14
center travel
for the first time. And or not for the first time.
Max
I came back
Rebo,
to it or whatever,
baby.
and did a first time session. So I was like, oh, that's fine. Spent 400,000 gil on the bikini set.
But now you need to do data center travel.
And gifted it to him because of course I did.
Yeah. You have to send
you gotta pass it on.
Along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hey Freddy.
Hey, who's Frankie?
Crystal. Frankie? Who the fuck is Frankie?
Yeah, who the fuck is Frankie?
Is Kendra coming too?
In a second. Sorry,
Hello,
which
Mario.
what am I going to?
Crystal, Coral.
Confirm. I don't know. Like, I don't know about Frankie. Frankie, Frankie say, relax. I will be transported to you. I'm gonna. So I heard.
Oh god, why is Luigi board being spammed? What the fuck is happening?
The problem is.
The Luigi board?
I fixed it.
The Luigi board?
What the fuck happened?
What the heck?
So the reason it happened is because I have a couple things set to happen randomly automatically when people say them. So if I said I will kick your butt, I believe I have one that if it should come up. If I kick your butt. No, it won't.
Oh, I see. So it was a forever repeating.
So if I say I will kick your balls, balls will come out and have that happen. So because it was searching for the word Luigi, and I wanted it to happen because of Luigi, if Luigi board, I had to make it one word so that it wouldn't continue perpetually.
So it wouldn't just...
Because it'll come up if somebody just says Luigi.
Balls.
Oh my god.
So there's just a bunch of things now that will just trigger, and I'm never going to know what's going to be an infinite loop until it breaks itself. I actually had one that had the same problem.
Oh no.
For Max Rebo.
Oh.
Here, I will show real quick.
Oh, Kendra, we were gonna try
Max
coming
Rebo,
to my
Max,
data center,
Max,
so do
Max,
data
Max,
center travel.
Max,
Okie dokie.
And then Crystal
Max Rebo,
Coral.
baby.
So.
Sir,
Max?
Langhorn has come to visit.
He has. I gotta move him. I made him a little smaller so he didn't take up the entirety of my screen anymore.
Who?
Langhorn.
He's a big boy. I'll be there in a second. I am updating one of my drivers.
Oh, okay.
Sure thing, dear.
God, you had to make me stop playing Baldur's Gate to come play Final Fantasy.
Baldur's Gate. Balls. I gotta have one for Frankie now.
Yeah, who the fuck is Frankie?
I gotta find one for Frankie. What characters do we know in media named Frankie? Besides Frankie. Exclamation point Ricky Martin. I don't have one for Ricky Martin yet. It should just be the soundbite of "Yo, Ricky Martin loves balls."
Have you seen oh shit.
What's up, buddy?
I don't remember what it was called. One of the Alvin and the Chipmunks animation movies where they befriend Frankenstein's monster.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. I had
that on fucking VHS.
Yeah, my Discord.
Oh, yeah, they call him. Theodore calls him Frankie, so you could try to find that.
I remember that. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering this completely now. They go and hang out with Frankenstein, and Theodore is like his best friend. And the end of the movie is like Theodore having to make like a last stand with this guy, Frankenstein.
Yeah.
On like a clock tower, and then they fall down and can kill each other.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
Yeah, they had to make sure that they ended the Alvin and the Chipmunks series on a good note.
Yeah.
So they decided to kill Theodore and Frankenstein at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is a problem, because he really did do a good job at making sure that the band was really in sync. To be fair, Scarab, we have been fucking with the amount of like messages and things that Mix-It-Up is trying to send through.
Okay, how do I go to a different...
Right-click your name and hit data center.
All that
travel to
I
a different
do
data center.
It's not enough for you.
Take it. Right.
And then go to Crystal
Don't wanna lose,
and
This
Coral.
is another data.
Yeah.
but I'm not
Select where?
like that.
Crystal. And then...
Coral.
It's
All
gonna
Yo,
that I
URL.
do is not enough for you.
Looking for
Don't
it.
wanna lose it,
Wait, how do you spell it?
but I'm not like
DOEURL.
Oh, okay. I was
Finally.
like, excuse me.
No.
It's the cat
Every little
things.
thing I do never seems enough for you.
Oh, hey, you guys both started in the same city, huh?
We've all started in the same city?
You two did, because you picked Lancer and Archer, right?
Yeah, actually, we did.
Gridania. Gridania.
Also, I'm calling you motherfuckers out. I was at 200. Like, the reason I'm being a weird, like, stingy asshole about this right now is because I think it's so fucking funny. I said it yesterday. I can't stop hovering around like the 559. Every 9 is a problem. So like, I was at 261. We're back down to no 260. We were at 561. We're at 560 now, and I swear by the end of the stream we're gonna be at 559 again.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's just how it goes. I'll fight him. I'll fight you all. Unfollow me? You're allowed to do that, no matter who or whatever you are.
42 people in the queue.
Well, you might as well put respect on my name and tell me you're gonna do it first. Mog has been following Sandwichard for 3 years, 7 months, 10 days, and 19 hours.
Amongst
Yeah.
the OG.
Well,
I'm the OG.
Mog followed me back when I first streamed.
Almost
I'm
longer than
First-
me.
When he first streamed Vegas, and we talked
Wow.
about fucking Turbo Team.
Mog
Fuck,
is
I
Richard's
remember
wife
Turbo
now.
Team. Turbo Teen's a trip.
I'm the Sand Wife now.
The Mog wife.
Drink, you've only been following for 21 days. It feels like a lifetime. Drink's been here forever. Drink's been my best friend, through thick and thin. Drink's reminding me every time you come up in chat to drink.
Richard,
Yes.
did you enjoy your curry?
Yeah, I have a little bit of it left. I couldn't finish it all, but it was pretty good.
Are you calling me fat? I finished mine.
Kendra, this is like the second thing I ate today, and it happened at like 7:15.
I gave it to you at like 3.
I was busy. I was actually busy moving everything over to the new Sandwichard store.
You being busy is why I closed the door. The clicking of your mouse is getting on my...
Sorry, my ergonomic vertical mouse apparently makes too much noise for my wife.
It's too sensory. Too much clicky.
Oh, you teleported and I didn't get a teleport.
Come see my apartment. You have to, in the party list, you have to right-click my name and do estate teleport.
The
Or maybe it's
Luigi
in
board?
friends list. I don't remember. And go to apartment.
I see.
I think it's-
Apartment? Yeah. The Luigi board? My mouse is
The
fucking... My mouse is
board?
perfect. Hold on.
Your mouse is just
This is-
way too clicky.
This is my fucking mouse. This is my mouse. It's an ergonomic mouse. I've had this for years. Also, honey,
Look at your dirty ass desk.
my desk is a bit of a mess. I need to go clean it up. I have a question, dear.
Yes.
Wasn't I supposed to get a
Thanks, he
package
hated.
today, or am I deaf and blind?
No, it's tomorrow now. It decided it wanted to hang out in Oklahoma for a bit.
How do you
I'm
know it's
apartment
tomorrow, then?
number 58.
5-8?
Yeah.
Do we get to know what is in said package?
I don't even know what's in the package.
Going in the room.
Myself does not even get to know what's in the package.
Whoa!
Adjust the
KDRH do we
lighting.
get to know?
I like it when the lighting's kind of low. Yeah, this is all my junk.
I love it.
Do I know what this is?
What is? Oh, all my trophies.
Yeah, this
I
one
like
on
how
the wall
you have
over
a
the
bunch
door.
of Moogles just worshipping a burger.
Oh,
It's Grahatia's.
That's the demon wall. It's a boss in one of the dungeons.
Oh,
But they
demon
made
wall. Oh, the
they made a wall
demon
ornament.
wall.
Yeah.
From Final Fantasy VI. No,
We'll
from
get to know tomorrow, Scarab.
yeah,
5? I think the first game it was in was 5.
I'm thinking
I think.
of
I don't
the boss fight in the library or whatever with Realm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember. It's been a while.
I know who this is, but I don't know who this is.
Me.
That makes
This
sense.
guy?
Yeah. There's Nanimo.
That's
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
okay.
I know who it is, but I only know this face. I don't know the name. That's fine.
Okay.
There's no text on the new store store page. There's no text on the store page. Excuse me?
You like my giant Moogle that I paid 12 actual dollars for?
There's no text on the store page?
What do you mean there's no text on the store page?
Turn on hardware acceleration or something. There's Grahacha with 2 eyes.
Yeah. That happened at the end of
Yeah, he's got his full
the
bloodline.
thing. Yeah.
This is a sword or something. This is a sword or something. Horn of Ixion. And then
Yeah, that's
a
Ixion.
sword and another sword. 2 swords. And then there's an elephant. What is this?
What?
What was that?
Oh, that's Brynhilder.
We'll see when I get there. Egg.
You might not do that. That's bonus content.
That's fair.
Or non-required.
Gold in the chest. Nice little trophy. What's this?
I want a race.
Actually?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, you're scripted to win, but
Oh. You just also have a gigantic pile of gold. I guess this is
Yeah.
a rug?
yeah, it's technically a
Sir,
rug.
You have to swap out your specs
But
for the
it's a
tiny
pile of
child
gold.
ones you stole from a child. Do it now, or I'll sick the dogs on you.
I want to change the text, add like border around and make the letters legible because it's impossible for you to read it. Really?
Are you on a phone? It
I
doesn't look that
wonder.
bad.
I haven't done anything about scaling. Like this literally just went live today.
Okay.
So if I have to change colors and text, sure I could do that. What was yellow? What if I made it just yellow?
Yes, white is too light against
Oh,
the
then
background.
it's super contrasted and bad. Oh,
Why is the booster sticker $12.44?
Because it's holographic and made with special materials, and I didn't set that
That's
price.
not even how much people sell them on Etsy.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's like $7 on Etsy.
This is what it gave me here. Some of these I didn't even touch.
Jesus.
I'll do orange text.
Booster is barely worth $5.
The thing is, on this background, nothing
That's
looks good.
That tote is so expensive. I could make that tote.
Well, then do it.
Maybe I will. I can make a hoodie for much cheaper than that too.
Good.
Why is it called a dad hat?
It's called the dad hat.
Because that's a dad hat.
It's the type of hat.
Ever since the invention of snapbacks, as those have been delegated as dad hats,
It's a baseball
because
cap.
they're the old type of hat.
Yeah, they count as dad hats.
Baseball
now.
cap.
Ever since
Is
the
it-
invention of dads.
Is it embroidered?
There you go. Here, you get this like this because this is the best I can do right now. It's gonna be black on pink then, because that it apparently is the best. Is there a way to do drop shadows? God, I hope so. No. No, of course there's not. Of course there's no way to put a drop shadow on this.
Richard,
Yes.
on where it says bread, cheese, meat sauce, bread, where next to your photo, it looks like your neck chin is like cutting off. The
I
seam.
know. It just kind of happened that way. I don't know why it's doing
I see that.
It kind of moves. They don't give you a lot of...
I don't know why you didn't do purple and black to begin with. Those are your...
I like the vibes of this store more.
That's fine. Don't worry. It's fine to derail. I just want to make sure my store looks good for people. Because if it doesn't look good, people ain't gonna buy things. TBH honest. And I'd love to have people have a shirt that has Booster on it.
True.
This is monk weapon.
What?
This one's
Oh, the
dragoon
big
weapon.
thing.
This one's a Dark Knight weapon. This is a Fishman. This is Garuda.
Do you recognize these four from a different Final Fantasy game?
From a different Final Fantasy game?
Yeah.
From 4.
Yeah. The Four Fiends.
I was like, you look familiar, but I'm not sure what the fuck you are.
Yeah, he looks kind of weird in this version.
You even have a
I know
booster
this
shirt
song.
on here?
I have what, sorry?
You even have a booster shirt on here? I'm only seeing...
I don't have a Booster shirt.
Booster
I just
hoodie.
put a Booster shirt on.
I'm not gifting anyone a booster hoodie.
Why not?
I don't have $76.
Fuck. See, the thing is, these prices are just, in general, just too fucking high.
Well,
Yeah.
then lower them.
I don't get a
Who
cut if
cares
I
if you make-
lower it.
So, you're not making it.
They're already gonna take fees and taxes and things, so if I make pennies off of a shirt, I'm gonna make nothing off of a shirt.
Oh yeah, check this out. I have a sandwich up here.
I'm just chilling in the hot.
It's a giant beaver burger. That's literally what it's called.
I mean, look at the right fucking
You
angle,
can't
please.
visualize
Thank
how
you.
big the 16x20 one is though.
You're considering the poster and you can't visualize how big the 16 by 20 is. That is twice the size of an 8x10. So if you took 4 8x10s and put them next to each other, like in quadrants, that would be what you're looking at. So take a couple 8.5x11 pieces of paper and put them next to each other, and you'll have a pretty good idea. Compare that to a 27-inch monitor? I don't know. Booster poster? Booster poster will exist at some point.
16x20.
It's bigger than a foot and less than 2 feet on both sides.
It's pretty big. Does it come with a frame?
This one does.
Oh, that's why it's...
I mean, it's all expensive for Canadian pricing, 1, and 2, because of course it is.
It's $70.50 for the 16x20.
That's ridiculous.
I can do it for $5 at Staples.
What happens when you want to support a creator?
We could just get tubes and ship them.
I gotta get my bread.
Yeah, go get your daily bread. Plus, daily bread gets a shirt.
Hey Richard, what's a foot long and
This
slippery?
Moogle is on the Mog Station and it's $12. 12 real US
slippery
dollars.
foot.
Hey Bongo,
This
what's a
is-
foot long and slippery? A wet Subway sandwich.
A wet foot. You're Sag? I'm Sag. This is $12 on Mog Station?
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
for just this Moogle.
A slipper? Oh, that's pretty good. 16x20 standard poster size. If you look at posters at Walmart, then you should know what size they are. Okay. Nice hot tub.
Yeah. Here, I have a shower too.
Why did it TTS? Why not? Free TTS. I'm just gonna have random things TTS for you guys. Why not?
Does any
You never
message
know what
get
to
TTS
expect
if
here.
I have a hey at the start?
So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my room. Oh yeah, and I have the Tonberry board here. It has holes for eyes, so I put lanterns behind the eyes so the eyes glow.
Or just a hey
Ooh,
anywhere,
yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
I thought this was a treadmill for a moment.
No, it's dead.
You just sleep with the Tonberry staring at you?
Yeah.
Just a hey anywhere, apparently. Well, that's interesting.
He broke
Cat
it earlier.
couch.
You did break it
Little
earlier.
beanbag.
I'm waiting for Sandwich to
Hey
come
who
in.
pee pee poo poo.
I'm waiting
Anyway,
for.
so yeah, I just wanted to
waiting for
show you that.
Sandwich.
Okay, what are we gonna do? Because there's the Final Fantasy 16
Hey,
event, and there's Nidhogg, and there's the Binding Coil.
What do you want to do, dear?
I want to play Baldur's Gate.
Fair.
It's a pretty good answer.
Did you leave me in here by myself?
No, maybe. Lock the door on your way out.
The Luigi board?
No.
Yeah.
Very Luigi. Were you trying to get an infinite loop of Luigi again? That should be a feature.
Oh,
is that the-
pet it.
Yeah.
I want
This
it.
is from the Final
Yep.
Fantasy
Yep.
16 event.
Okay, where is it?
Doggy.
Where is he? I'm getting it.
Sir,
old,
Langhorn has come to
Here, I'll
visit.
tell
Hi,
first.
Langhorn. Thank you for being here.
So yeah, you get a dog and you get a pet action, so you can pet the dog.
Hold on time! Does that work for other things like just mentioning Langhorn? It does. You can also just say crab. Is that a bread
Oh,
crab?
repeat
It's made of
crab?
pretzel.
Sir, Langhorn has come to visit.
Where is it? It's here somewheres.
For sure, you're just watching
Push,
them dance.
turn, push, turn, tap, tap,
The Luigi
and
Oh, yes.
push, turn, push, turn.
Oh yeah, so this
Guys?
guy is always here. The guy in the middle, he's like
Must-
always here.
A muscular guy?
That
Yeah.
rocks.
He's always dancing here.
You're loving the leopard print miniskirt. This was given to me
The
on my
Luigi
first
board?
day in Final Fantasy XIV. And
Yeah.
I gave another one to CW to
We're
Varian
back
yesterday.
on.
Of course I did. I gave another one to CW to Varian yesterday, and the face that he fucking gave me because he's playing a bunny girl.
Oh,
I was like, no, it's a gift. It's a gift because I got one too, and it's funny.
Where are we supposed to go?
it is.
The itinerant Moogle.
I can't remember which. Can't remember which NPC it is. Here, let me look it up.
The thigh-high boots as well. Oh yeah, absolutely with the thigh-high boots. You can see straight up my cooter if I have my bars the right way. Me in prison.
Right here, there should be a guy called Neophyte Adventurer.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just headed over to them.
It's that guy.
Are you Richard Sandwichard? Oh, I am Richard Sandwichard. You did a thing.
What'd you buy?
One sec, be right back.
Please tell me.
Okay.
Am I Richard Sandwichard? I am Richard Sandwichard.
Stop.
Austin, Scarab,
Stuff in there.
purchased
What
only
did you buy?
Sans sticker and 3 other items. I love you homie, less than 3 I'll support you forever.
I gotta go and make sure that the stuff for that is set up correctly to appear in the way that it's supposed to. But Scarab. Thank you for purchasing the first Sandwichard merch.
He told you.
The first ever Sandwichard merch. Tax return to good use. Oh my god, you spent the whole fucking.
Hello, Mario.
Very Mario of you.
You're
Very
gonna have to post
Mario
a
of
photo
you.
on the internet.
You'll have to post a photo when you get it, and I'll put you in everywhere. My shopping cart is empty. I'm trying to make sure that it comes through and whatever happens. Oh my god.
He didn't spend the whole return, but he did though some lul.
Excellent. Oh, it's a Mario. Download our app to send thank yous. I have to download an app to send thank you messages? That's wild. It's fucking awesome. Thank you, Scarab. I'm all misty-eyed over here. And a poster for above your desk so you can Sandwichard while you Sandwichard. Is I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate thing. Oh, he's just going through it real fast. Just real fast. He's going through it at a clip. You still haven't perused the OnlyFans? The Only Sands. You should go look it up right now. Sandwichardexperience.com/onlysands. What does it mean? Also, if I had sandwichard.com/onlyfans or whatever I just said, Bongo, it doesn't exist. It's not real. I mean, it is real. It's a real account where somebody made up an account at onlyfans.com/onlysands, but it's not mine.
Oh, it's
nothing
not
on
you?
it. It's not
I thought
mine.
it was.
It's got a completely different name, and it's like I eat sandwiches and talk about them.
Yeah.
It just happens to be. So
I saw that and I was like, did you do that for April Fools or?
I mean, I didn't make that. I went on there afterwards. I joked that it was going to be called the Only Sands, but I didn't think it was actually going to exist because I never actually looked it up first.
Oh.
And I wasn't going to make an OnlyFans, but I was just happy that it existed already when I went and checked and said, oh, it's even better. If anybody goes and follows, I guess they get to see some dude eating sandwich. It wasn't me. There's a burning wall in Eastern Thanalan? Oh, did Clive punch through as Ifrit?
No.
I mean, let's be real.
No.
Look at that
Who
16
would
ass
watch you
art!
eat sandwiches?
You would watch me eat sandwiches? We already have eaten sandwiches. It's like Nashu.
That must be a minimum height. That's very short.
Where are you guys?
I want to go to the next objective.
Damn dry bone.
Take the
I
teleport,
have
Richard.
yes. I don't have any content? That's pretty funny. Cover your pee-pee with a foot-long bread and nips with ham. You know, because I have male-presenting nipples, Scarab, I don't have to cover them anywhere.
Ponyo loves ham.
I could also just cover them with pepperonis to be a little shit. Is that the fucking... Hold on.
Yeah?
Stop.
Yeah, what's up?
Stop moving. Is that the Epoch?
The what?
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
from Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. I was like, hold on, wait.
It looks
a little
very
like
similar.
it.
Yes.
It looks like a Toriyama design.
I think it's based on it, but I don't for sure.
Interesting. Foot long? That's egregious. I am... I was gonna make hardly a 6-inch sub joke, but you know, it's not about how much you have. It's about how it's dressed.
Oh shit! It's fucking Mario.
Oh shit! It's Mario. No, his name is Red Shepherd. Shepherd. Don't dox my peepee. That's what the Only Sands is for. Target an area
Your pinky?
and inspect it with click. Those I think you still have to do exclamation point on. Scarab. A footlong is obviously too short. Well, you have more faith in my PP than I do. You guys have been drinking the Kool-Aid.
Hello, Mario.
Strange man. Is that Clive? Oh, there he is.
The strange man.
Make an unusual discovery. Sure. Moth is short for Timothy.
It's John Final Fantasy 16.
Clive does kind of look like a dirtier John Final Fantasy, huh?
He does.
Apparently, the names of the protagonists in 16 being Clive and I forget her fucking name, are subtle references to Resident Evil 1.
Really?
Apparently.
That's cool.
It's like it's CR Chris Redfield and he's like Clive Rosenthal or whatever, right? Or whatever the fuck his actual. I don't remember what his name is. I just know it's R something. And Jill Valentine is whoever the fuck her name is, and I forgot what her name is because I didn't play 16 yet. Man,
Scarab, from my experience, fourth wall ships very, very fast.
Apparently, it's
Like-
8 to 11 days.
Yeah, but I got mine in like 2.
I don't know what to tell you. Would seem you are knocked senseless. I'm gonna piss. Yes. Oh, I don't like how the helmet bent like that. It says 14 to 18, so 10 to 14. It could be less. You'll hope it's not more.
It said longer for me, and then it's only replied.
It could be the 14. But it also could look like it could lead towards the 18.
I hope it is lol.
Like that turtle. I like to overestimate how long it takes. They have to give you an overestimation so that not only do you feel better when you get it early, because that is marketing, you also have time to ship it out. Or if they fuck up and realize they didn't ship it out, to ship it out.
Mm-hmm.
Overestimation is better than underestimation. Can we get a big old package and my mom's gonna be like, who the fuck is
Danny
Sandwichard?
gotta introduce her to you.
Your mom doesn't. You are the #1 Sandwichard stan, and your mom doesn't even know who I am. Ghost's mom knows who I am. Ghost's mom. Your mom doesn't do internet. That's fair.
Ghost mom.
What if she does internet after me?
After she discovers Sandwichard.
After she discovers Sandwichard, I get her on the internet.
What if she has a crush
knows?
on you?
Ooh. Well, I don't want to split up the Scarab household. I'm already a dad from another marriage.
What?
I'm Scarab's dad, but I'm married to my wife.
Oh, right. Of course.
Of course. If you come downstairs one day and I'm on the TV, I'm gonna be ecstatic. The only way I'd be on the TV is if I'm on, like, the nightly news. And you're gonna find out that, like,
If you come
local Team
downstairs one day
Heartthrob...
and you are on the TV, I'ma be ecstatic.
Local Team Heartthrob... Local Team Heartthrob, Richard Sandwichard brutally murdered a gazelle today. Live in the streets of Toronto. Here's footage. And I just, like...
We have Twitch on the TV.
You just, like, see a gazelle run through, like, Yonge and Dundas Square, and I, like, leap on it from, like, the fucking CN Tower. You just see me swoop in and, like, just grab it and drag it, like, 2 weeks in the future. And then by the time that, like, you realize I'm still eating that deer, I'm already in your house.
Yeah.
Twitch still has ads now, even when you're subscribed.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they're like banner ads and
Oh
pop-ups
yes,
now.
those exist. Those.
It's also being a piece of shit. It's like, you can't resubscribe until April 4th.
International
Well, guess
superstar
what?
Richard
Twitch
Sandwichard
is
has committed a heinous crime against animals today.
It's because it has to be past the hour or time you had bought or gifted a sub. It goes until literally like the minute.
disrespect.
It makes sure you don't have ads until that time where your sub runs out.
I need to buy you a new bag of the chocolate covered up.
Chocolate covered. Oh, the acai and blueberries?
Yeah, they're like my hyperfixation.
I know. You yelled at me for eating them, and I wanted them.
No. Well, I'm finishing them right now.
Okay. Not gonna save me any. That's fine.
I can save you like 2.
It's hardly... When I first had Kendra
Look,
visit me... Wait,
Wait, let me say what I have to say first. I've been a good boy And I've been saving the ice cream in the freezer for you, even though I open it every time and I'm like, I want it.
When Kendra first visited me,
He stole his mom's M&Ms.
I procured some M&Ms
He stole his
from
mom's M&Ms.
my living room. And they happened to be my mom's, right? And I had 2 little bags of fun-size M&Ms that I gave to Kendra.
You didn't get them from your living room. I recall your mom saying that they were in a little bowl on
It
top of
doesn't
the
matter.
fridge.
No, they weren't in the fridge. They were on the counter in the closet. Stop interrupting me. The point is, I gave you 2 little bags of fun-size M&Ms, and you ate both of them by the time that I came back. I didn't get a single M&M, and I brought you them.
Fun size are not fun.
It doesn't matter. I didn't get one.
What's fun about less candy?
But there's nothing fun about less candy. There's absolutely nothing fun about less candy.
Richard, you did the wrong decision by opening the bag and putting the M&Ms directly into my hand. Had you just given me the packet, I would not have eaten them.
Didn't I just give you 2 packages?
No, you said here, and you gave me all the M&Ms into my palm.
Because as I remember, hun, I gave you 2 packages, and they were empty when I came back.
No, you didn't give me a wrapper. You put them into my hand.
The war about what happened here exactly on that day has been going
literally gonna be
for 12 years.
It's going to be engraved on my gravestone.
I am adamant over the fact that regardless, I should have gotten at least 1 M&M.
But when you put something into someone's hand, like without the packaging, it's kind of like, here, this is yours.
That's why I don't think I actually gave them to you out of their packaging.
You did. I would not have opened both packages and eaten it.
Kendra.
Richard.
Kendra. You're saying, hold on, you're saying you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I know you. And you're the type of person that will go into the freezer and open the ice cream every time and go, man, I could be eating this right now. And Richard isn't eating it, but I'm not going to eat it. So Richard, I would absolutely believe you opened those on me.
Thinks mini M&Ms
and
are
ate
better
them.
than normal.
100%.
I do not open things that have not been opened yet.
That's not true. Because you ask me if you can.
Yeah, at least I ask.
But that time you didn't. And that's why I was especially upset that I didn't get 1 M&M. And I got yelled at by my mom in the process.
No packages were opened. Except for by you.
You got yelled at by your mom for about M&Ms?
They were her M&Ms, she stole them.
Hey, Mog. Mog, putting that aside, I've spent like my entire life getting yelled at by everybody I've ever lived with all the time. For everything.
I mean, same.
Roommates, parents, wife, doesn't matter. Everything is my fault. And I can always I can only fix everything, but everything is my fault.
It's your fault you broke your headphones that one time.
Really bringing up old shit right now, huh?
You brought this up.
I didn't want you to find out I was eating ice cream. I mean, I wasn't eating anything.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I would love to get a single M&M back, but I never will.
You did.
I didn't.
M&M's aren't even good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say M&M's aren't even that good.
We need to calm down.
It's the principle of the thing. Because if you give somebody something
with
of
my
a snack,
money, you can buy a whole
a significant other or whatever, you would expect them to share one. Every time I have something to share, I make sure you have at least one.
How was I supposed to know that you hadn't had any when you gave me a handful of M&Ms, not in the package, and then proceeded to go take a shit.
I cannot.
Why would you just leave me there
Because
with
I
M&Ms in
didn't.
my palm to let them melt?
Kendra, I didn't go to the bathroom. I spent that time getting yelled at by my mom, and by the time that I came back, you had eaten all of the M&Ms. That's why I believe that I did not give them to you in your fucking sweaty ass hands.
Richard, you are an excellent storyteller, but I do not believe them.
My traumas are invalid.
Trauma? Because of M&Ms? You're dramatic.
Kendra, this is 12 years ago. One of our first major interactions, and I found out that you didn't like to share. It's a little traumatic.
Trauma Luigi?
Oh,
That's trauma Luigi to you.
Trauma Luigi. Oh my god.
I need to edit. I need to
Hello,
edit
Mario.
that. So if there's a clip somehow through that entire show where I can edit it to make him say trauma Luigi, I would fucking lose it. And it would just be under a button that says trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma.
New shirt design.
Trauma Luigi. Is Trauma Luigi the one that goes hello Mario?
Yes.
I love to get in microwave dresses.
That's you can tell he's traumatized by his voice.
He just had the best idea he have ever had.
Hello, Mario.
You had the best idea you've ever had?
Oh, God.
What's your idea, bud? This tavern reminds me of somewhere I've been before.
The best idea he's ever had, and he's becoming a surgeon.
He's not going to be a surgeon. He's becoming a radio technician because he's studying how x-rays work.
Oh, still.
He's not a surgeon.
He's gonna surgically x-ray your body.
Yeah.
Where'd you go,
Surgical
Richard? Did you go to the
precision.
car? Did you go to Canopy?
Clyde is following me around right now.
Oh yeah, you guys haven't seen that mechanic yet.
No, it's very strange.
That mechanic wasn't introduced until Endwalker.
They have
Ghost is trying
NPCs
to slide
do that?
into
Followed by an
Girls
NPC.
DMS.
I'm so
And
confused.
HE
Where am I
didn't know
supposed to
how, so
go?
HE asked ChatGPT right. But that
You
didn't
talk to
help, so
Clive
just
until he
said to
follows
just send
you,
her a
and then you have to
screenshot of
run
him
around
asking
the-
ChatGPT and say,
This
use
area
discount
looking for the glowing circles, and then when you walk into a glowing circle and that makes him talk to you.
I don't know where the glowing circles are.
Well, they're just on the map. Also, I'm going to read this out loud, even though the TTS just said it. Ghost is trying to slide into a goth girl's DMs. He didn't know how, so he asked Chat GPT, which, I mean, already an issue. Thank you. Hot Dog Song went down because in price because it didn't need to be like 8,000 points, and I also made it like 10 seconds long because it's too loud and too long for me. I just really want Hank Hill talking about hot dogs. for,
We
like,
need a
minute.
Trauma Luigi shirt.
Trauma Luigi.
Trauma Luigi. But Ghost is trying to slide into a goth girl's DMs. He didn't know how, so he asked ChatGPT. He shouldn't have done that. He should just talk to a girl like a person instead of like a robot. So that didn't help. So I said, just send a screenshot of him asking ChatGPT and say, does this count?
Goth girls are usually the most down to earth, like.
Girls will
True.
think that's funny, but it will also say, as the kids want to point out, that he has negative Riz.
Yeah.
Having to ask ChatGPT on how to talk to a person. Not
The fact that Ghost
not a woman,
is-
a person.
The fact that Ghost is a skinny white boy is already like.
Like eight.
Goth girls want that.
8 out of 10 in his corner already for being a
If you are
skinny
funny,
white
her
boy.
eyes are closed most of the time, so she won't see how ugly you are.
If you're
It's
funny, her
true.
eyes.
And he plays video games. He just needs to embrace being a golden retriever boyfriend, and the goth girls will swarm.
The thing is,
Ouija
the
board?
goth girl is going to use him as a footstool, and he's going to have to get over that.
Oh, he's
If-
gonna love it.
Unless it's what he wants, and that's fine. But he's got to realize that either the goth girl is going to be it's either two extremes. She's the dommy mommy that all the guys look for, or she's the submissive succubus that all the guys look for.
Look, so
or
sorry,
or
no one,
she's
no
the
one,
lesbian.
No one in the world is a 10 out of 10. If someone was a 10 out of 10, they would never need to improve, and then that is a failure of a person.
Fair enough.
She's a banger, that's all he gotta say.
If she's a 10 out of 10 and you can't fumble, then don't fumble, forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't fumble,
if there's no room for improvement for a person, then they're already not worth it.
Behold, the town goth has left her house.
Bring me the country music loving farm boy.
And then I'm a girl's girl, and I'm saying that. I like me some ladies.
bring me the country music loving goth boy.
Ghost 0605.
Okay, Ghost. Okay, so hold on. I will help you live on your stream this stream if you actually want me to help you.
No, Richard. I do the flirting.
Hold on. You forgot you had Prime? Yeah, thank you for giving me a Prime sub. Right? I assume it's my Prime sub. I didn't get a notification
one
for
who
that.
knows what women want to eat lul.
I didn't get a notification for that.
Scarab, I've dated more girls than Richard has.
That's fair. Okay, so as I said, Ghost, what I'll say to you, the fact that you used ChatGPT to talk to a person, separating the fact that this is a woman, a person is your problem. You can't just look at women like they're women, because they're more than that, they're people. You reset the Richardo? Thank you. It's true. Anyway. The thing is... Thank you. It's so unintelligible, your Japanese thing there. But the thing of it is, you have to consider...
Wait, what do you mean? Every time I type it just TTS's?
And yes, it is. Right
Why?
now.
That's awful. Take it off.
I don't know. I'd like to figure out why that's doing that exactly, but...
That's really annoying. Scarab has not stopped talking.
It doesn't happen all the time.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm confused. It doesn't happen all the time.
It depends on what words you use in the message.
It depends on what words you use, correct.
Look,
there's a Clive quest in 14,
girl.
correct. There is currently one right now.
When you are talking to a girl you are trying to court, do not use small talk.
You want to ask, especially if it's a goth girl, like here, you want to start at base level. They're not going to want to know what the fucking
Interested
weather.
in their interests.
You're not going to want to know what the weather is. They're not going to want to know exactly what you do for a job. The first conversation that you need to have with a person that you want to get to know.
The thing is, as well,
Is what anime they like.
okay, but first off, Ghost, are you even her friend right now?
Oh, buddy. That's a way to start
another
that.
one.
Start as
That's another
friends, not just romantic prospects, because that'll just crumble. I've known Kendra for 12 years. It was a Bumble woman? she bumble or fumble? Hey, baby, you like the rain outside? I'd love to cry in it.
You have to think about it though. Just because they're someone who you've met on Bumble doesn't mean that they're wanting to go directly into a relationship. They're looking to connect with someone who could potentially be compatible with them. So if you start with a friendship, you are more likely to succeed.
They're bumbling.
Just from a base like idea, you got to make sure like this is like people and relationships 101. Make sure that you treat them like people instead of just like sex objects. And that not that we're saying you're doing that, but you have to divorce the concept in your mind of trying to find a woman to date. Start at finding some to be friends with first, because, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes knowing women regularly and not in a physical or sexual way first will help lead to better, quote unquote, better quality women down the line. And that's not saying they'll be a better woman than the one you've met. That'll be a better person fit for you in a romantic aspect. Because you'll be able to get to see how you want people to react and shape what you want just out of a romantic setting.
People are more likely to be compatible sexually than they are to be as friends.
Which is why marriages last like 3 years and then they fucking explode.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I got the good dick, but this guy can't freaking blah, blah, blah. You know?
He doesn't have a job, or he's a bad dad, or he beats me, or whatever. But that dick bomb,
he doesn't laugh at my jokes. Like,
there's so many aspects and facets to a relationship, and you're not even gonna find out. Honestly, you're not even gonna find out where the major problems are until years down the line, when you realize that some cute things that happened early on were potentially major problems.
Or red flags.
Red flags you ignored because you were getting that good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really complex.
At the Ghost 0605, I take it you went to cryo.
Went to cryo. Don't cry. Don't cry.
No cryo.
No cry. No cry. Joe, how you doing, bud? You're alone for the week, right?
Yeah, come hang out with us tomorrow. Or vice versa. I'll go hang out with you.
Just be real and treat people like people and not like... Absolutely. Just absolutely. You have spent a decent amount of time hanging out with me on my stream, or playing games, or talking, or learning, or doing whatever. You've built a relationship with me. I know who you are. I'm excited when you come in. I'm excited when you come play. You know, like, you want to foster that first before you can even consider romance. So if you say to this goth girl, look, you're smoking hot, but can we start as friends first? And to mean it? That's a lot of respect right off the bat, potentially. Talk about video games.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
You're going down to Niagara tomorrow. You gotta go to an award gala. Your dad's being put in the... That's right. Your dad's being put in the Welland Sports Hall of Fame. That's right.
Cool.
I don't want to dox Joe, but Joe's dad
Welland is a general area
this year.
Welland is like Orange County in a sense.
And I don't want to dox, but Joe's dad was a prominent figure amongst like the Welland sports like team for hockey in the area. Like really well known within the community, and that's fucking awesome. So the fact that they are
20 miles from Canada and never
the fact that they are giving him an award and getting him memorialized, commemorated, is fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, we can do a Saturday night.
You should be really proud of him.
We got no plans.
And you should be proud of yourself because you got asked to be a coach, stepping in for him and his stuff too. So yeah, we'll give you claps for that one too.
Someone has to wrangle the brother.
Somebody has to wrangle your brother. You consulted your female friend? Tell me what you say, Ghost. For what sport? It was for hockey.
Canada, of course, is for hockey.
It's Canada. It's hockey. If you want to hang out Saturday, HP should be home at 8. I thought HP was coming on Sunday. I might have just completely.
Also, how is she getting back to the apartment? Do we need to grab her?
Yeah. Is HP stuck? Because we were talking on the way over. Is HP gonna be stuck in Windsor? I hope not. He's going in for a record he had in high school. That's even better, too. He's carpooling with a friend to London, taking a train. Yeah, that's right. So, I heard that bit, and then it went to, well, if this person can't drive or has an issue or whatever because of, like, daughter and family stuff. And then both of our consensus was, well, why offer people then if you have to change, like, if you know you have to change your plans last minute? But we'll see what happens there. We might be able to help get HP home, depending on how.
I'll bring up the prequels.
They have other sports too, like maple syrup. Basketball was invented by a Canadian, by the way.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
I found out recently that the Sasquatch is named after a Canadian province.
Saskatoon.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
No, Saskatoon.
No, it's Saskatchewan. Saskatoon is in Saskatchewan.
Gotcha.
Got you. Buddy.
Bless you.
She said don't bring up the prequels?
But the prequels are the best part.
Of Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as... Hold on, wait. Is she good with the sequels?
If she's not good with the prequels, she can't be good with the sequels, right?
Yeah, wrong order there, bud.
You would hope. You would really hope, right? Thank you for posting.
There
man.
we go.
You've got
I think
the
the prequels are underrated.
They're
not necessarily good, but they are
fixing.
underrated.
They're not as bad as you remember, but they're definitely not fantastic
Amazing.
movies.
Yeah.
The best parts of episode 1 that people remember are the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because nobody wants to remember Bantha fucking Poodoo and the bunny that steps in the poopy and the whole Gungan shit. Let's try spitting. That's a cool trick. Nobody wants. I knew the kid who was Anakin's friend, who he was talking to, that goes, "This is so Wizard, Annie." I knew that guy. His name was Droove. He worked at a summer camp that we went to.
I gotta leave the party.
I probably have to as well to go and do things.
Oh yeah, there's a solo instance.
Need help with Riz? We're helping Ghost figure out how to talk to women.
Drink some liggend streepje water, you did not.
He's trying to woo a goth girl.
We're trying to make sure that Ghost talks to a girl like a person first. So we're
has
helping.
a pick of Rogue One and Solo. Rogue One was good, but I heard Solo was bad.
Solo is good when you take the trailer and edit it to have sabotage underneath it.
Goth girls are pure babies. They
goth-
just look
goth,
like
yeah.
soulless children.
You
But
need to
deep inside, they're filled with rainbows.
Ghost, if you want to befriend a raven, you give it trinkets and treats until it trusts you, and then it'll never leave you alone. You have to do the same thing with a goth girl.
You also have to be very careful, because if you do bring crow's trinkets and you befriend them, they will literally attack everyone else.
Which is the other problem with goth girls.
Same.
Man, die mis her lul.
My one goth girl that I had made me realize what I've been missing. To be fair, goth girls are just different flavors of other girl, just in black.
Yeah.
That's not to devalue the goth girl, but it's just a flavor of girl. They all have their hyperfixations and their obsessions and their weird nonsense, but that's everybody. You just gotta realize that this one might like black and flowy shirts and dresses and clothes and demons and ghosts a little more than the regular average girl that likes demons, ghosts, and flowy dresses and things.
I'm just an unburnt goth girl right now.
You're pastel. And pockets, don't forget the pockets. Girls love pockets.
No, I'm homeless goth.
Homeless goth? Is this new? What's
yeah, meaning I'm goth at heart, but I can't afford to.
What is a hobo goth?
What I am.
No, I'm imagining like what it looks like. Like, do you wear like I was gonna say flannel? But no, that's for lesbians.
Flannel.
So
yeah, that's lesbians.
I don't know. You want to be ritually sacrificed by a hot goth chick? I'll raise you one better. Ritual sacrifice somebody else with a hot goth chick and become her servant when the Lord goes and gives her strength.
Yeah, let her be the Donnie mommy of your dreams.
Become the disciple. Don't become the sacrifice.
Become her familiar.
Become her familiar. And then make sure that she is familiar with you.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what, Ghost? There's your pickup line.
You
Can I become your familiar before we get familiar with
don't
you?
say that yet. No, that's very cringe. Don't do it.
Hey, maybe she'll like it. Could be good.
Do you know Ripley?
Some people like cringe.
Don't say that.
You want to be cannibalized, though? You sound like my friends. You sound like... I almost said who. You sound like Christian.
But okay, but if someone said that to me, I'd be very put off.
This is 16 Ifrit. Oh man. Is this 16 Ifrit or just 14 Ifrit?
That's 14 Ifrit. Just wait.
Oh, we're gonna get 16 Ifrit in a sec. Oh, Ghost? You know what girls like? Legit, no joke, what you can give them 100% of the time and they'll like it? Frogs.
Frogs?
Girls like frogs.
I guess Caro P really is like one of the most famous Sanrio characters, so.
Oh man, I fucking love the 16 Ifrit design.
Yeah, it's so fucking cool.
Oh, it's like Godzilla. Yes, dear.
Do you have my cup next to you?
Yes, I do. It had Vietnamese coffee in it earlier, but frog cup.
Frog cup.
Frog cup.
Please don't drop it. I'll cry.
Also, I think you brought up who Rhea Ripley was before at some point, and I don't know who that is again.
He's delightful.
You sent a TTS message? I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that.
Sir, frog.
Oh, wrestler.
Oh, it did it!
What did it do?
Oh, she's a wrestler? Excellent. It said, sir, frog. The fact that if you went and hue shifted Final Fantasy 16 Ifrit's design, you would just get, like, Shin Godzilla with horns is so good. Ifrit is... Oh, man, this Ifrit looks so good. I can't wait for this game to fucking come out on PlayStation. Or not PlayStation. On not PlayStation.
Did you finish the other one?
Used a dodge. I was just not a raid boss because it's an event boss.
Yeah,
you're also fighting.
It's an event boss.
You're fighting with Clive, the real Ifrit.
Yeah. The alternative woman.
Give me the alternative woman, please, Prage.
Scarab. Okay. I follow a girl.
Y'alternative?
I follow the alternative girl on Instagram who, who literally like has the accent and everything.
this.
What the fuck is the alternative?
She's like Valley Girl Goth.
Oh.
Oh no.
It gave me the fucking like buster ass.
Yeah.
Her name is Medusa on Instagram. If you are to know who I'm talking about.
You have to press the dodge button at the right
You know who
time.
you are talking about.
Apparently that was a precision dodge.
Yeah. There you go. And then you click it again and you do an attack.
Oh, and I get a counter.
Yeah. And it does a shit ton of damage. So you wanna use both of those abilities because it does most of your damage.
Oh, I didn't do my miss.
Because this is syncs to level 50.
I cannot stand the Valley Girl accent.
Oh yeah, I'm missing like your Skogel and a couple of things.
Yeah.
I'm using fire against Ifrit. This feels counterintuitive. Oh, that didn't count.
I don't know if you can use it when it's not prompting you to use it. Actually,
I can't say the Valley Girl accent either, bud.
because when he said y'all alternative, I thought country.
I didn't count.
Yes, it's country emo, god.
Come on, Clive, what are you doing, bud?
Like you do all the work, essentially.
Bread!
Can't move.
Clearly. Then Clive, while he... Oh, I have to do this. And
You have to mash either spacebar or click the button. You have to click the thingy.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah, that mechanic
Are you
isn't
able to see all the
until
orders from
Stormblood.
the store?
Having to mash a thing.
Sorry, does it happen often? I missed what
No.
you said there, sorry.
There's just a few fights.
Fucking lost my mouse.
Yeah, this really makes me want to play 16, but I'm not
I
gonna
want to
buy
play
PS5.
16 so bad! It's a character action game!
Yeah.
And then when you max out a bunch of stuff, you get, like, excellent gooder moves. Like, ability to combo things into things. Be fucking amazing. Imagine if Final Fantasy XIV played like Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
God damn, man. Oh, another Clive event?
Instagram saying
no? What is Instagram saying no? What if it played like any kind of action game? I agree. Yeah! This is actually really cool and cinematic for being in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
Do other boss fights and things get like this later?
No, not really. During the Final Fantasy XV event, there's a fight with Garuda where you get his warp strike. Did you guys do that event?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Destroyed the nails. Swords, whatever.
Well, I just have to keep doing this until either it dies or I get my ability to hit it with one, huh? Oof. Oh, I can dodge out of those. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I almost died there. That would have been really bad.
Early quit it. Stop it. When she thinks I'm not paying enough attention to her, she starts fucking with stuff on my desk.
Your cat?
Yeah, my cat.
Charlie does the same goddamn thing. Every single time Charlie thinks she is being left out. I get as many of these as possible. Oh, there we go. We did it. We've done it. You can't send her a message? Oh, I'm sorry, Ghost. She didn't want it. She probably gets too many DMs from creeps who aren't you.
True.
You know, you're the only guy that could be right for her, right? I'm sure all the other guys that DM her with the same idea are not thinking the same thing. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, let's go.
This is fucking awesome! Go, Ifrit, go! Yeah! Yeah! Anime battles! That was fucking awesome! Holy shit! That was a lot of fun. That was
They also announced DLC for Final Fantasy 16 also.
They have 16 DLC that has crossover stuff with 14, right?
No, you fight Leviathan as a new encounter.
Turtles, my dog
That's
does
very
it too,
cool.
and I love it.
Where's the nine-tailed fox? That's the wrong anime. This is Journey to the West. Your dog does that too, and you love it. I love when Freya comes up next to me. Oh, there he is.
He put the skiki toy on my leg and says skik it, and she pushes her nose on it.
Exactly. Freya does the same thing. Exact same thing. Puts it right on my leg. And just waits. It just waits.
Well, yeah, we have the same dog.
It's really cute. Would you like to see the puppy? I don't know if I have either of them with me. Do you have the door open or is it closed, dear?
Door's open.
All right. Girls, you want to come here? My girls. My little babies.
Charlie, go see Daddy.
You know that if I...
Sir, X-Scarab wants you to pet your dogs.
You know that if I call you, then you get pet, right? So you might as well join us.
Go see Daddy. Don't look at me.
Got them right here. Right here. They're here. Welcome babies to the show. Is it?
Puppies.
You came right in my lap. Oh, it was right in my mouth. Hi. Hi, sweet baby.
She loves licking our teeth.
She wants to make sure they're clean. Hi. Oh, that was again right in my mouth. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. You're right here too. I see you.
She's such a good girl.
You're so snuggly.
We need to get a little Sharpie to like color in the little spot on her nose.
Oh, she's fine.
Oh yeah, she has a little spot.
Yeah, it's from getting I think hurt it somehow.
She got nipped by a rat.
Oh.
I want to say. Or it was one of Olivia's cats.
Celebrate
Thank you for
me.
resubbing, dear. Why are you resubbing? You're spending real money on me on Twitch? I get half of $5 back.
That's such
You get half of that.
You spend $5 to give me $2.
That was Prime.
Oh, it's Prime? Oh, we're good. I get the entirety of Bezos' money.
Bozo.
Does she also have a small white patch of like 4 hairs on the back of her neck? Yes.
What?
Actually.
That's so specific.
No, actually though, right?
Yeah.
Where is it, honey?
I promise I didn't
right
pluck them out.
No, like actually, like for real. Like they're just on her back. I don't know where they are right now.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, here's one.
We just have it the same dog.
Here's one wispy one. Hi, stay right here, honey. Here's one little wispy one, just white, and there's another one down here. But here's one little wispy white hair, and then she has a couple in other places. She's got little white ones randomly. Hi, sweetheart. Can I have a kiss? Hey. Hi, baby girl.
I think Charlie's jealous.
Oh, she's so jealous. We have the same dog. It can't be a coincidence. Maybe your dog came from the same breeder. I doubt
we don't know
it,
where our dog
but
is
we
from.
don't know where our dog is from. Yeah. We don't. We have no idea where Freya's from. There was a Facebook posting that was like, we got a dog. Like we just got it home, but we've had it for like 2 months or whatever. But our baby is allergic to this, and we can't get rid of the baby. So we're looking for a home for a dog.
Get rid of the baby.
Gas station where most of their dogs get kennel cough and we had to rescue.
Oh.
Here.
Oh. Poor babies. A pet store connected to a gas station? That feels illegal. Stop. Freya? Stop being jealous that Charlie's too close to your daddy. Hi. Ah.
She did get kennel cough, but she kicked its ass.
Dog or baby? I think I know which one I would choose. Come here then.
Well, when we first got Freya, we caught it early enough, and she had a parasite.
Oh.
You did? I don't remember that.
Yeah, she did. But it
What
was
kind?
it was
Gut?
maybe by the time like we brought her in for her shots, and then when they got tested again, it was dead when they saw it. So.
Oh wow.
So whatever. My other baby. Damn, thank you for getting your bread 12 minutes ago when I missed the message. How you doing tonight, Pip? We're petting our dogs. Look at her. Oh, look at her. Now you're out of swipes.
Sandwichard do you have? You're my dad. Boogie woogie woogie as a soundboard button.
Hold on. I just got the magic.
No, don't.
Do it again. Don't move. Let me get your scritchy spot. Come on, Vivi. Where is it? Ah, I can't get it. Okay. Damn. I have to get the "You are my dad." You're my dad. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Also, if you notice their mug, I have "Do It."
Yeah, I did notice that.
So we have "Don't Do It" and "Do It" at the same time.
Yeah.
Which one will win? Who knows? Don't pay for more Tinder or Bumble. Get off of these websites. You do not need to find love. It will find you.
Wait, can you run out of swipes on Tinder?
Yeah, you run out of swipes for a day on Tinder, Bongo.
I think
Get like
dating
12.
in the sense of like swiping on people is just so wrong.
It is. You're back to the Facebook ideal of, is this woman hot or not?
Yeah, it enforces you to only want to swipe on someone based off of their looks and not their personality, and I don't think that's fair.
You also have to read a description, which is very limiting because people don't know how to write, nor do they usually know how to read. And then on top of that, you only have like 5 pictures to go and describe yourself with.
Wow.
Unless you're like making a PowerPoint presentation, which honestly, if somebody made a PowerPoint presentation breaking down things that they liked and disliked and had fun graphics and things, like the images I make for my stream, I feel like I would be interested in that person. But that's also mostly because I like when people put effort into descriptory images and memes and things. Somebody that knows Photoshop. That's what you should do. Make a bunch
I like
of...
the music for this is
Make a bunch of square pictures that you've edited in Photoshop and upload them as your description.
There's another Titan fight, and it's the remix of the Titan music.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's cool.
I would like to hear...
I don't remember where you have to go.
I would like to hear the music for the... what is it? The Typhon fight in 16?
Oh, yeah.
That fucking incredible, like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like orchestral dubstep. It's incredible. It's so good. Oh, I know what you're barking. You managed to get your pizza inside of the garbage. All right, hello. You just have to download Hinge? No. The
fuck is Hinge?
It's another one. Download Boo. I don't like... the thing is, you gotta get off of these apps. It's the same thing I tell Kendra. You can't just be on a social network for an entire day and plan to have it be improved in any way or, like, actually have something come of it.
Richard, teleport to Camp Drybone.
Sure. Like, what was it? I actually wanted to say something. Hold on. Excuse me. I said to Steele yesterday that, like, I love when Steele comes in and gives me a Twitter link, but I hate going on Twitter.
Oh, absolutely.
It feels like going on Twitter like breaks the flow of my stream, and it just happens that way. But I don't like Twitter. I don't like being on it. I don't like looking at it. I don't like engaging with it. And it's honestly no ever fault to Steele. I would just prefer to not ever be on Twitter. You know?
Understandable.
This music rocks.
Yeah, it's fucking sick, huh?
But being like the point I was
I
making
have a
there.
spouse, but I feel like I'd be able to set up a dating profile easy enough by just having a pic of me. Playing Battletech shows I'm able to do quick math and filters out most people's smiling face with tear.
I'll think about that after I finish. But like, Ghost, you gotta not be on these apps. Spending all these time on your apps is only gonna make you miserable. Same with being on Twitter, same with whatever. I can't do it because I don't use these anymore, and I just stream, and I have a good time. I have a pretty good time in my day-to-day when I'm not obsessing over what's being posted.
I don't actually know where you need to go. I think it's
actually
right here.
Actually right
okay.
here. Thank you. Good job.
Thanks.
But I say all the time that if Kendra and I broke up, we would not know how to date anybody. The dating scene is fucked.
Yeah, dating is fucked right now.
Follow Torgal to his destination.
Social media has just ruined everything.
I said on the stream the other day, I think Mark Zuckerberg should be tried for like treason in every country. I like Twitter for you and one of the D2 podcasts I listen to. Nice. Was that the camera? What was that Gamera flying around in the background? Oh, the spinning thing? That's a what is that mount called?
A what?
The spinning
thing?
Turtle ass.
Oh, the turtle. Fuck, what is it called?
I don't remember. You have it though.
Yeah.
Does it happen to me after my ex broke up with me 3 years ago? The problem is,
where is it?
You already know how to date people normally. Those things are going to apply still. You don't need to be on an app. And yes, the apps will help you, but use what you know
It
for
just so
real.
happened you and I met
For the advent
there
of
it is.
all of this. Right before the advent of all of this, like, online dating and shit.
It was still weird to date online when you and I met.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was at the time going like, oh yeah, I have this Canadian girlfriend. And that's the
And, like,
joke you see on television in like sitcoms or like on Nickelodeon or whatever. It's like, yeah, you have a girlfriend in Canada, we'll never meet her. No, I legitimately have a girlfriend in Canada.
Yeah.
And now I wife
Yeah.
in Canada.
It was a joke for the longest time, and even the people in our lives are like, yeah, okay, well, like, whatever.
People like even after I like went here for school or whatever, people were still like, yo, fuck you. People are rude. They can't appreciate people's happiness. But we got lucky. In that weird time between
I know someone who met their current spouse through WoW.
See, we met through a project we were both interested in that I always avoid talking about because it's just embarrassing. It was for Homestuck, don't worry about it. Thank you. And I met some terrible people through all of that, but Kendra was the one that stuck. I met some terrible people through that. You go out once a month to hang out with coworkers. You're a big homebody. I don't go anywhere because things are too expensive to get to eat at, to visit, to see, to buy the gas for.
finding someone to date through community is so much better than finding someone to date
Brony.
through a dating app.
Go to the farmer's market. Touch hands over the same guava.
See if there's any local events for your like interests.
Do you
stuff,
have like a
know?
Japanese festival going on if you're interested in anime? I mean, don't be a fucking weeb and try to hit on the first girl you see dressed in a kimono, but you know, it couldn't hurt. Try a
Now you
message
can
board.
pet your dog.
One of my girlfriends I met through an ex-boyfriend, and then we kept going to anime conventions.
Take your dog to a dog park. Take your dog on a nature walk. You will be surprised how many people will talk to you because you have a dog. It would be nice if I could afford to go to all these local places for myself, but I can't. And it was like, I want to go to Anime North, and I'm like, I can't afford to go. You're like, the tickets are $30, and I was like, I can't afford to go.
Yes, you can.
Isn't that like the saddest thing? When you have to turn something down, it's like, oh, the tickets are $30. And it's like, that makes a big difference.
There's a video game convention happening in Mississauga in a couple weekends.
Is there? Was that the retro one, or?
Yeah.
Maybe we can go. Because HP and Joe would probably be interested. I never really know what to do at these places because it's not like I have something to play any of these retro carts on.
We might find your Sega Genesis Garfield game.
Could find caught in the act. I'd like a copy of it. What about concerts? Again, like in the area, just too expensive. Like I hear, like our ex-roommates used to like buy tickets to go to concerts and whatever all the time, and I'm like, how do you have money? Like they had a show get canceled and they got back money that was like $500, and I was like, how the fuck are you spending $500 on concert tickets?
Yeah, it's the Mississauga video game show. It's in June.
Like things are just expensive. I can't go anywhere or see anything. It's really sad. This is the state we're living in. I'm sure I'm not the only person in this chat. Technically, you don't need a dog to go to a dog park. You're right, but if you don't, you're fucked up. It's like that time we went into that dog cafe in Montreal and I was petting that corgi really happy, not realizing that their owners were sitting right next to us. It was a really cute dog. You go to a cat cafe to expect to see cats, but I think a dog cafe implies you bring your dog into the cafe, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that is also the expensiveness of big city cost of living.
Also, probably a bunch of that too, Bongo. I paid $23,000 in rent last year.
Yeah, we technically live in a.
I paid almost a little more than a third of my income on just rent.
Our cell phone bill was almost $4,000 for a year.
The Luigi board?
Things are expensive in Canada. Paid less than that in mortgage payments? That's the fucking thing. If we had $100,000 in the bank, I could get a house and save money. And then worry about paying fucking land taxes or whatever. I pay more in rent. I pay more in rent than I would for mortgage. Because we don't have anything to put down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like they're doing 0% down on homes. They're not taking 1. Families are trying to do like 5, and they're like, what are you doing? What are they doing? The dating scene in Utah for anyone 21 plus is not existent.
Sure.
Oh, Mog, you are directly on this NPC, which is why I didn't see him.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, where is this guy?
I was wondering why people were standing next to me. I was like, are they looking at my mount? I didn't realize I was on top of the NPC. Sorry.
The 1 million house prices are crazy. The reason they're not going down is because they want old people to have their nest eggs because they get taxes out of that.
Bongo,
So-
we're like 15 minutes away from Toronto, which is why we're suffering.
But if we go half an hour down the road, the houses get more expensive.
Yeah. Not even half an hour, like
In
5
Oakville.
minutes.
Crazy to me, you can't get a mortgage, which would be cheaper than renting just because you don't have money to put... Exactly. It's because they want to put you in debt forever. Our mortgage was started with $25K. Your down payment was $25K. The thing is, I could go into the bank and get $40,000 or $50,000 and say, here, I'll pay this off over never. Because I need to pay that and a home.
Richard,
Yes.
I have to lie down. My eye is acting up again.
You gotta
okay.
clean that out. Kendra has hit
Keeping out
something
my
in your
beehole.
eye for
Like a week.
like a week.
I like rub it once and then it's like, psych, still here. So I'm gonna go lay down because I can't play this with one eye.
That's fair. Sorry, honey.
It's fine. Goodbye.
You have opinions about old people?
Wait a sec. There's special items for MGP? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it said that. Are we going to the... Yes. Let's take a look at what they got.
Where the fuck are the special items?
We got told that the way that we would get a down payment for a house is if Kendra's mom would give it to us, but she would have to live in our basement forever. And I said no. No way that's happening.
Oh, that's a lot of orchestrion rolls. I don't know if I have the money for all that.
I don't know where that is. Where's that?
It's just a bunch of Final Fantasy 16 music.
Oh, it's just music?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just music.
That's not as cool. Orgle pop. Orgle
There's
whistle.
like 200,000.
And then there was something else I got.
The outfit coffer.
The Medigan attire?
Yeah, that's the one. It's Clive's outfit.
Right. I've heard that people modded these in and did mods for it before they were
really?
even in the game, because they were in the game and people data mined it and had the mods for this armor to go over other stuff for cosmetics like months ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
The data mining mod community is
insane.
Kind of bullshit.
It's insane. It's like when they put big titties on rabbits and put their on a poster advertising.
Oh, did you hear about that?
Or whatever.
The picture on the poster had it had a summer outfit that the event hadn't happened yet. They had data mined and modded in stuff that wasn't official, so I think
that's
they
why
also got
Square cracked down on that.
they got a possible ban for that. Or threatened to be banned.
I know. Okay. I ate at like 7:15. We'll eat it at some point. Put it in that fridge, who knows?
Geez, it's already been like 2 hours. Felt like we didn't do anything.
We were doing just the 16 event.
The 16 event, yeah.
God modification of homes and
I mean,
housing.
we were talking.
Big Naturals Gandalf, that's my name.
Naturals.
The Coyotes just revealed their plans for a new arena and the FT concept follows through its going to be the biggest NHL arena out of everyone.
Oh, because they have an arena that like catered to like 5,000 people or something, right? So if it's gonna be the biggest one in... If it's gonna be the biggest one in the league and it doesn't get filled, then they're gonna look like... They're gonna be real embarrassed. Yeah, you're sharing with AS, you go. Will it get filled? I want to see it filled. Don't quote that.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Oh, I'm so tall compared to everybody in this room. Everybody in this conversation is so short.
We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Jibril got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Oh,
There's voice acting in some cutscenes.
The matter of that poor dragoon.
Mad because small.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Jealous of
Let us
tall.
not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis.
Utah has also expanded the area near the arena to pull more to the
Winnipeg
NHL.
fans shit talk us yet can't sell out their arena. We have higher season ticket sales and general sales, not to mention TV market.
How you described it to us.
TV.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his
Team's
body
doing great.
when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great One.
They don't want to pay the voice actor.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes...
They could just take the model because Yoshi P just has to walk across his office and grab the hard drive.
Would that only his armor
Yeah.
Because he developed Final Fantasy 16 as well.
described dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Like, originally they announced it, and it was like, what's going to be added in this event? I'll have to talk to the director of Final Fantasy 16. You'll have to talk to yourself?
Ishtola stated all but smothered.
Particularly dark.
As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye.
He's too expensive. Live costs too much
I
money.
sensed the merest hint of something else.
Plus, if they have no voice acting, it saves budget, like in general.
To Ishtola's observations, I became more certain of
No, they didn't have voice acting for Lightning or Noct.
No, they didn't either, yeah. For those.
Submerged in the
Events
sea of
typically
Nidhogg's
don't.
rage.
The Manderville stuff doesn't even, and that's one of the highest production stuff that they make.
Yeah, exactly.
'Tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
You heard butt smothered?
Can we
Butts.
not wrest
Butts.
him from Nidhogg's grasp then?
What?
Tear the eyes from the
Come.
It's just main story quest that has voice acting.
Soul from man's. None have ever
None of the optional or side content does.
And it's like 10% of them.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of
There's more now than there was,
I
but
shall be the first to try.
not that many.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers.
Oh shit, it's more like ball.
In excising the eyes from the dragoon's
More
male,
like ball?
we have no way of knowing if your friend's
Yeah.
soul would survive so violent a separation. And
Is
that
Kryl
to say
also a
nothing
student
of the
at
possibility
magic
that his
school?
would-be savior might
Or is she a
become
teacher?
Nidhogg's next host.
She was a student. She's a leader of the students of Baldessian. who were
orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the
underlings of Galif Baldessian, who was one of the major Charlian researcher guys.
It didn't really answer the question I wanted to get answered. Is she the same age as Alphino, or is she an adult?
No, she's an adult.
Okay. It's hard to tell with a lot of them.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the
Is
Warrior
this
of
kid?
Light and Master Alphino.
Let me look up, actually.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well.
She is 22.
Also, you don't get any voice acting, by the way.
Yeah, the player character doesn't have a voice.
The player character does not have a voice.
And we shall return to ours.
Closest I've seen so that with that so far are the Warriors of Darkness and John Final Fantasy, but bad leading them.
Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
That's what I assume your default voice has to sound like.
If you're a Midlander human, I guess.
No, it's just default across, like a binary character choice in like Cyberpunk, where you sound like whoever the guy sounds like, or you sound like Vocoder from P5.
Yeah.
Damn, I really liked V in Cyberpunk as a girl. What a great voice actor. This is. Oh,
he's refreshed.
Than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
It's a big question, Midgar Zormer. It's one you can't answer right now because it's been 30 seconds since the event happened. You've got to wait, bud. I can ask that about anything. Oh, I had eggs for breakfast. Will I condemn myself or
Twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind.
I have like little, I guess like spittle on my monitor in some places. I've never noticed it until now. Until it was on something I needed to care about looking at. Ever get that? Like a smudge on your screen you don't notice until it's like obvious?
Yeah.
Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Death to Nidhogg.
Death to Nidhogg! Where do we kill Nidhogg? Speak with an Alphino in the congregation of our knights most heavenly. Oh, he's just inside again. Oh, it's John Samurai Final Fantasy. Aiming. Oh, these are not mine. I guess I could have took casting and used it for Red Mage. For Red Mage, yeah. Didn't think about it. Fine. I should do it from now on, though. It's probably a really good idea.
Are you actually gonna go back and level another class, though?
If anything, it might just be Red Mage, and if I do that, it will be like for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to make a hard switch to Red Mage and just play that forever.
Yeah.
Or
found no trace of the Great Worm.
Or I switch to like Dark Knight.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons
for Shadowbringers.
30.
But even they returned
There's the problem.
Yeah. Red Mage just starts at 50. What starts at 60?
Samurai?
We shall see the worm again soon enough.
No, Samurai starts at 50.
Indeed,
Ninja.
he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
Ninja starts at 10.
I assume this guy's defenses are being bolstered as we speak.
Oh, that's awful.
I mean to call upon every able
Gunbreaker and Dancer start at 60.
Sir, with all due respect,
Is there another that started at
get
70?
dripped, nerd.
to discuss strategy.
Start. That'll wait 70.
Will that be Pictomancer?
I will speak.
Reaper starts at 7. Reaper and Sage.
So then Pictomancer's probably at 80 then.
Yeah, Pictomancer and Viper will start at 80.
Equal strength.
But I need a level 80 class to get there first.
Yeah.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... How shall I put this?
If you or Kendra wanted to, you could start Gunbreaker or Dancer and just change class.
Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelga's unwillingness
Just to get
to
it?
involve himself in the affairs of men.
If you wanted to change class, now would be a good time because you're in the level 60 content.
Oh, I mean, I need the DLC. I need to buy it.
Oh, right.
Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall
Wait.
pay it.
I could do that. You're right.
My oath to
Yeah.
defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting Merchant State. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
All of these stories are ending with the abolishment of their like political system and
Your status quo.
And yeah,
The
their status
changing
quo.
of the status quo.
All ARR ended with the dissolution of the monarchy. And Merrick is like, "Hey man, I know I lead this country. I don't want I don't want this shit no more. We're done. One more job, guys. We're out." I can't imagine what Stormblood's gonna be about then.
I mean, we're going to.
I wonder if it's about the liberation.
Yeah, do you know the
country.
general story of Stormblood?
No,
or the general...
I saw the opening cutscene and I haven't watched it since I've paid attention to it the one time. It looks like I'm going to be on, like Wutai. I feel like we're going to be in like Fantasy Japan.
I mean, yeah, you are going to be in Fantasy Japan.
Which is funny because Final Fantasy XIV is kind of still just Fantasy Japan anyway.
And China and Mongolia.
Oh, we're going for the full. Just the spread. Okay.
Yeah. There's Hingashi, which is Japan, but it's like Tokyo, sort of.
Is there a Shibuya?
But like,
is there a Shibuya
like
scramble?
Old era. And then there's the Ruby Sea, which is basically just the Sea of Japan.
Please tell me the last one is Kamurocho.
There's Yangsha, which is mainland China, and then the Azim Steppe, which is Mongolia.
Could you imagine if Final Fantasy XIV had a crossover with Yakuza?
That would be sick, though.
Go visit Kamurocho for an afternoon. You fall through a portal, and like you just have to walk around the town for like an hour doing like just bumping into goofy people. You don't even have to do anything, it just happens to you.
Go to the arcade and play the claw machine.
You have to play the claw machine in order to get the... You have to trade in the stuff like pachinko. Because you get like the toys or the whatever, and then you trade them in for money.
Yeah. Oh, here, hop on. I'll take you up.
Scarab sent me something terrible. So the Dune 2 popcorn bucket was something that people wanted to have sex with. People are going to want to have more sex with the Garfield head.
Oh no, don't.
Don't put popcorn in
Garfield
it.
head.
Put lasagna. It looks bad. This looks bad. This looks really bad.
That's like
that's a
some
bucket.
of the worst Garf merch I've ever seen.
This is a bucket to Garfin.
Garf.
Yeah. To toss your cookies. This looks like
Doesn't
shit.
even look like him.
This looks like shit.
Is it this floor?
It's
or is
also
it the next
big,
floor?
but it looks like shit. I don't know how many other ways I can say that it looks like shit, but like it's down from here actually.
Oh.
I'm astounded at how actually bad it looks, considering how big a movie this is. Like, this is Chris Pratt voiced Garfield's first real animated movie in a while. Not counting the television shows or whatever on Nickelodeon. This is the first major motion picture endeavor for Garfield in a minute. And, that's as good as you can make that thing look. I mean, to be fair, the Dune 2 popcorn bucket also just looks like a fleshlight, so they didn't do a great job there either.
No, but
you have to make the shittiest possible product, and it always has to be shaped like some guy's head. My ex-roommate, who we talk about all the time,
maybe you have to bully them enough. ETLL be a Sonic situation.
To make the teeth better or whatever? Yeah, maybe. They won't do that. They've already made them, and they're being shipped to all the movie theaters already. I can guarantee that, just about. They got a Deadpool head that was full of popcorn. One. It can't hold very much popcorn. Imagine if you had a head that was like 80% the size of your head that was filled with popcorn.
That's not a lot of popcorn.
It's not a very large amount of popcorn. Especially since you can only eat it out of like the back of his head that has like a slot in it.
Yeah.
It's bad. Or was it that one where you have to turn it upside down and eat out of his neck? Either way, it's not ideal. Wasn't there a David Lynch Garfield movie? I feel like that's his nine lives. His 9 Lives is probably a David Lynch directed Garfield movie. It's a TV special. Mog home. Mog. We're going back to your apartment. Going back to your apartment. Maybe if they let me voice Garfield, they would know what they're doing. Oh yeah, I'm Garfield. It's probably about what Chris Pratt sounds like anyway. I refuse to even acknowledge the fact that the trailer exists. I think I saw it and I was like, I saw like 10 seconds. I was like, no, this is bad. It has the Minions animation. It's Illumination, but it has the Minions animation.
Let me watch it. I'm gonna watch it really quick.
I don't want that. The old cartoons nailed it because they were still a 2D medium. This is a rubber hose squatch and stretch cartoon. This is Churning Miss Smoogle. Forgot my name after I sucked your dick? I did. Your name is Gohan. Oh, the voice? That was Lorenzo Music, voice of Garfield, who,
But like, the voice I mean.
Was then replaced by Bill Murray in the live-action adaptations. However, what people also fail to realize or also know because they're weird like me, Bill Murray voiced and played Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters, but Lorenzo Music did the voice for Peter Venkman in the real Ghostbusters.
Oh shit, really?
Yes.
That's awesome, actually.
And Lorenzo Music, real cool. He died. It's a fun fact. I love Garfield. I don't know this guy's name. Do you know what it is, or does it matter?
Wait, what?
Is this Moglin or Moghan?
Good question.
Moglin. 50-50.
Moghan, I think. Moglin is the king.
Oh, it was Moglin. Moglin. I guess it's Moglin since it's like Megan.
Moglin.
It's Goobert. Oh, I didn't get to write Goobert.
That's a Goobert if I ever saw one.
The problem with Goobert is they all actually have to have Mog in there. At least with the Mogs of the land. Right?
Goobert.
Right, it would have to be... These guys have Mog in their names because they're the Mogs of the land, and the Mogs of the sky, or whatever, have Kupo in their name.
These are the Moogles of the sky. They all have Mog.
Then I've reversed them.
In their name. And the land Moogles have weird names.
I thought they were Kupo.
They follow a different naming convention. I don't know how to explain it. There's Kuplo Cop. They all have
Kuplo Cop.
These weird sing-songy names.
I mean, to be fair, your name is just Mog.
Well, yeah, I'm just named after the Moogle from Final Fantasy VI.
So then what is your own name as a
He's my
Moogle?
favorite character. I don't know, I was thinking about that. I ought to come up with one.
Because if you're going to complain about their names, you got to come up with a name that's better than theirs. Right? Like, calling somebody Mog is like calling Jeffrey Jeff. What is the Mog short for?
True. I don't know. I gotta figure that out.
McGregory.
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 Magoobert.
Magoobert's pretty good. Damn, they got here fast. How did Alphino get here so fast? My shit dog knees bored inside of the washing machine. It's like a picture of like, I gotta find it. I can probably just search Kneesboard. Mein Scheißhund Niesbert ist schon wieder in meinen Gaming-PC geklettert.
Great Racevelga.
That was actually not a bad pronunciation.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't bad.
It's pretty phonetic. Ein Scheißhund Niesbert. He's stuck in my gaming PC.
Greetings, Racevelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard.
Fuck, my shitty dog stuck in my computer.
To parley on behalf of my people.
Oh, and then Horace Velger is the only one that doesn't speak.
Yeah, I kind of hate it. They finally have dragons speak English in fucking
every other dragon besides Race Velger has spoken English.
Oh,
maybe not
Tiamat also doesn't. Tiamat also doesn't speak English.
Every dragon I've spoken to after we have met Horace Velger so far has spoken English.
Yeah.
Skyrim is for the Nords. Yeah, I know.
Skyrim is for the Nords.
Opa, Nima, Opa, Mo, Aba, Mahima, Ovaki. I'm a slime.
How do they even, like, do that? Like,
What?
how do you speak fake English? Or fake language?
What do you mean?
Like, did they actually... They didn't
Or did they
actually
write
make
one?
a whole They didn't actually make a whole language. They each just speaking gibberish, sort of.
Well, in Skyrim they did. And in
in Skyrim they did, but I mean
Lord
in
of the
this
Rings
game.
they did, but in this game, no, I don't think so. That is actually probably a really good thing to look up.
Understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
FF14 Dragon language. The Dragon Speak is created by Michael Christopher Koji Fox, the translation director and English localization division before the original Final Fantasy XIV
Oh,
launch.
it was created by Koji.
The Echo is simply translating these languages. Represented Dragon Speak to a new lore master and it was granted permission. Okay, what's a dictionary? Oh, there's not a lot.
Oh, okay.
There's it feels like 20 words or adjectives, nouns, verbs, and other each. So probably only about 80 to 100 words.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. There's Hraesvelgr is not in the game very much, so. You only talk to him a few times in this one expansion, so.
Oh, hold on. This might actually be Koji Fox. The Dragon language was created by me 6 years ago, before the original 14 launch, when Ishgard was still slated to be a part of 1.0. At the time, all the beast tribes were going to have unique tongues, which would be voiced. The Echo would be translating those for you in the dialogue window. I threw some ideas and pitched them to Lore Master at the time, which was Kenichi Iwao, the creator on 11, world creator on 11, who thought it was interesting enough and asked me to flesh them out. But it wasn't ready by the time of 1.0. All of the efforts were tossed in a folder and sat on your desktop for almost 4.5 years. Fast forward to patch 2.x, where they were told that dragons were going to make an appearance, and I went straight to the new and current Lore Master's desk and asked him if it was okay to use it there. He was open to it, and the rest was history.
Yeah. Man, Koji Fox is so fucking cool.
If I were to describe Dragon Speak in one word, it would be economical.
Economical.
They've had tens of thousands of years to trim the fat, whether it was from vocabulary, grammar, syntax, or even pronunciation. Okay.
That's a good point, actually.
Absolutely. If you're alive for that long, eventually words are going to have less meaning. So that you might as well have ones that mean more. There happens to be one place in Azislav map that features a name in the Dragon language. One may ask how this is possible, as it goes completely against the naming conventions for other locations in the area. Also, this is my own point, the Dragon language has never been written down. Apparently. The story behind this at the time, the name is an elegant creation, not something the dragons themselves coined. At the height of this civilization, the Elegants felt that they had achieved intellectual supremacy over other beings on Hydaelyn, the mighty dragons included. Though, even the Dragon language... On Hydaelyn, huh? Even the Dragon language, once believed impossible to crack, was fully deciphered by Elegant linguists, or so they had claimed. Using the impossible language became a fad, and Dragon Speak was for a time incorporated everywhere from restaurant names to cereal brands. It turns out the joke was on the Alligans, as not only did a planet-wide calamity put an end to their reign over Hydaelyn, but the name Eshtham does not translate to the lowest of spirits. It can more be closely to an underdeveloped spirit, a trait that could possibly be attributed to the fall of their people. The planet is also called Hydaelyn? Is this a spoiler?
Yeah, the planet is Hydaelyn.
Is that a spoiler? Okay.
That as far as you know so far, the planet is called that. Hydaelyn, the goddess, is also Hydaelyn, the planet, basically.
Yes, they have to be divorced from each other.
Sir,
they have to be divorced from each other because at some point the planet could exist without the crystal of Hydaelyn, which can only happen if Dark or the Void would take over, but it still would have to exist.
Please talk on the origin of the in-game expletive, Thal's Bloody Balls.
Yes.
I do recommend
Thal's Bloody Balls.
I like swearing.
The guy in the red shirt is Cody Fox.
You know, I mean, this is a fantasy world, and you know, we're talking about everyday people here who have this. You know, they have hard lives, and they live these hard lives. They have to fight.
I am already happy with the fact that he's like, these are regular people and they live hard lives, and I'm like, this is where you start, where you are designing a language, because they did this stuff. Let me bring up just the Manderville dialogue without it being like language or anything. The fact of the matter is they deigned to put in a story about a cultural genocide and then waved over it and put it into the funny content. And you have to play the funny content to find out a terrible thing that one of the major cities that you could choose to be your home did.
Yeah.
To its sister city. So of course, like, just they do stuff. This is how they present their information, how they write their stuff, how they do their stories. It's great that they have to start all of this stuff for the concept of being in this world does kind of suck unless you're special. How do you get special? You become a member of the Bronze Blades, or you become a member of one of the guilds. You become a what is it? Inferno sword, a blue, whatever the fuck. I never remember the names of
the Grand Companies.
The Grand Companies, thank you. I never remember their names. But to be special, you have to do something like that, or be a major adventurer, or be a gentleman detective. An inspector extraordinaire. Like, you need to do or be something.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, it's a peasant.
Yeah.
So language has to be derived from the base levels because it has to be as common as possible.
Yeah.
So Thal's Bloody Balls, having heard it, is like, this is a great, like, swear. And getting like information on where it came from is going to be really cool. So let me go back a little bit here.
I mean, this is a fantasy world, and we're talking about everyday
Cody
people
Fox
here
is a
who
genius.
have this, they have hard lives, and they,
really good.
They live these hard lives. They have to fight gigant toads to get the.
Well, this is why like Final Fantasy 16 has like the presentation that it does. Like, there's insane shit in terms of like slavery, emancipation, government control on these things. And like, they think about like, well, how do the common people react to this? They don't like magic users because bad things typically happen.
Yeah.
The breakfast and
so then everybody's racist. You start there.
Protect their babies. Calamities happening.
Left and right.
They have a hard job. It's almost all manual labor, and so
this is from 10 years ago.
Swear because that's natural. Yeah, that's a natural thing to do. I didn't want to, have the game be whitewashed.
Right.
You wanted to make it feel real by having people swear, and so.
Thank you for saying you don't want your game to be whitewashed, Koji.
I wanted to get as much swearing as possible.
That's
and I got that descriptor, language.
All because of you.
All because of me. Just put as much in as possible, and so,
Is that a joke about like a censor option? Like you can not have swearing in the game or something? Or
when you think about swearing in on here on Earth,
because if it's a made up swear, then
based on
like it's not doesn't have a big deal.
Your goddams and things like it's basically
you don't need to make a list.
I'm going to stop there. Okay. But it's that blasphemy is part of putting strength behind those words, and so because it has 12.
which is French, and it's just or it's really from Montreal. It is a catch-all, but it's like the worst swear you can say because it's swearing on the tabernacle of the church. So tabernacle is
gods. It's
really
like, hey, that's 12 gods we can use when we swear.
Really
and
big,
so,
really big swear.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Working with ULs on this, and he came to me with like, okay, I want to make 12 gods. Can you help me with the names? I was thinking, okay, the first thing I thought was like, okay, how can I use these names in like some expletive? This is gonna be awesome, expletive. I wanna. That's how you work. You work backwards. Yeah, I work backwards. Like, how can I swear with it? Yeah, and then we go back from there. And so I thought it's like, okay.
Of course, it's where you start because a lot of swears are taking a god's name in vain. Of course, naturally.
Yeah.
What do I want to use? Balls. I want to use balls. What rhymes with balls? And I was like, oh, can we call the god Thal? And he was like, I don't know. It's kind of short. I kind of want a longer name in Japanese. And so how about like Naldthal? And it's like, oh, Naldthal's bloody balls. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have the good ring to it. It doesn't like roll off your tongue, I guess. I mean, so how about we like make Naldthal, we split it and make it like a double aspected god. So basically, before I mentioned anything, it was just a regular god that was going to be the god of the afterlife. And then I said, because I wanted to use Thal separately, so for Thal's bloody balls and Thal's balls, I made him a dual aspected god. So that's how Naldthal became dual aspected. And so I could use Thal with Thal's balls.
I have to look at this so I know what I'm like looking at for context. I don't know what any of this is or means, who this is or whatever.
This is technically spoilers, his appearance in the raid, but that's fine.
I don't know what any of this is, and it means nothing to me. So, cool. I'm not looking at information. I was just looking at pictures.
No, yeah.
Don't look at. Okay. Wait, there. That's what he looks like. He exists to me now.
I don't think we should be telling these stories.
That's
like,
Nald.
Wait,
if you open that back up,
I only got to see Nald.
He has 2 appearances.
Don't look at.
It's complicated, but he has 2 appearances. There's Nald, and then the one on the right is Nald. And the
yeah, it's Agni and Rudra. They have enough physical differences between the two of them, but one is red and one is blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're similar enough in their design in order to make sure that they're cohesive. Yeah, I understand. I understand what this is. Okay. That's very cool. Is it 2 people or 2 forms? Spoilers.
They're the same
god,
but they have 2 aspects to them, I guess. Because Naldthal is both the god of commerce and the god of the underworld.
That makes so much sense.
Garugamesh!
J-Rock. That makes so much sense.
Because it's based on like all of the gods. They're based off of different real world pantheons.
Right.
Like Naldthal and Azima are very Arabic, kind of Arabic or like Egyptian kind of inspirations.
Yeah, a little, I guess. I don't know enough about these naming conventions to really have a thought about that personally. I honestly don't know how. I don't know how a lot of cultures pick their names for things, but if that's how they went with that design and got the inspiration from there, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Commerce and the underworld.
Yeah.
Which one
is which? There's a similar. You know the whole Anubis and the weighing of the heart? There's a similar thing like that with Naldthal. When you die, you go to the afterlife and they weigh your soul against your like
your coin purse,
your wealth, but also your actions and deeds in life, basically.
Right. And if one is heavier than the other, what happens?
Going to heaven or hell, basically.
Which one do you want to be heavier?
Good question. I don't know.
Well, do you want a heavy soul? If your soul is heavier than your money bag, does that mean you've committed unspeakable acts? Things weighing down on you?
I don't know.
Or is it that your soul needs to be light? Your you know what? They sound like downsides to either of them. If your soul was too hurt, too damaged, too pulled down, but your pocket was empty, or if you didn't do enough in terms of God and penance or whatever, but your things were light, I think that would mean you want them to be 50-50, but then how does that work with peasantry? I need more information about this.
based on the mechanics of the fight, it seems like you want them to be perfectly balanced.
I don't even know how to balance mechanic. Tipped scales. I don't want to look into information, but I would like to know more about the actual lore. Okay, I won't look it up.
It's technically side content in Endwalker, but like, yeah.
I'd still want to see it myself. I'm interested in lore of the gods. But we don't really get that much of it very often, unless they're going to come up.
Yeah, there's not a lot of gods lore.
No. Oh, fuck. I think my brain just put 2 and 2 together. I got spoiled for
What?
I get spoiled for the coolest track that's ever come out of Final Fantasy in To the Edge. And I just clicked and went, oh, fuck, Shadowbringers, you're probably going to have to fight. Would you say Shadowbringers or Endwalker?
Endwalker.
Never mind. No, this makes more sense. Okay. Oh, no. It's not related to what I'm thinking for To the Edge, but now I think I know what Endwalker is. Fuck. Oh, I'm going to have to murder Heidelin with my own 2 hands for some reason. Oh, I can feel this in my bones. I'm calling a shot. I'm going to kill all 12 gods because I need to absorb their shit into me like the primals. Ooh. That's why it's called Endwalker. I can't wait to see what's ahead. Yeah. Thank you, Naldthal, for unlocking brain power for like a minute.
Is that before we submitted the PlayStation 3 version to Sony, you have to submit it ahead of time so they can do a check.
There's not still a PlayStation 3 version of this game, right? Is there?
A PlayStation 3 what?
A version of this game?
I don't think it runs on PS3 anymore.
Okay, he said PS3, and I was like, no way.
It started on PS3, yes.
Wild. Hold on, we'll listen back to that.
In-game, the PlayStation 3 version to Sony, you have to submit it ahead of time so they can do a check, an in-game check. We didn't have all the translation done. One of the things that wasn't complete was the little balloon text that pops up when you run next to an NPC, and maybe a little balloon will pop up in it. And there was probably about like 300 of those, and we hadn't finished any of it. But if you don't have text in there, then Sony will fail your master, and you have to go back and remake the game, and it costs a lot of money. Okay. And so I just put Thal's balls in 300 times. So like every NPC that you talk about, Thal's balls, Thal's balls, Thal's balls. They say, we passed, baby. We passed the Sony test. They accepted us. Thal's balls.
We passed, baby.
I wish I knew these answers ahead of time so I could prepare myself mentally for them.
That's incredible. My thought was, did they write it in English? But I guess they did. Wow. What a story, Mark. Holy shit.
What a story, Mark.
Thal's balls or Thal's bloody balls.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still in the middle of the cutscene. I forget. I have to get. This is apparently important. I forgot. I completely forgot because we got sidetracked talking about Thal's balls.
I think I actually have to go.
Do you? That's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just had a real moment that was pretty funny.
You do what you gotta do. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, you too.
I was gonna finish this and head out in a minute anyway, but
yeah,
I will see you later, Mog.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Have a good night. I need to go and do. I have a thing on a timer for Discord, and I wanted to change language. There we go. Help us save our companion. Mongo, tell me about your real moment. Were you folding laundry and, like, the dog scared the shit out of you or something? Kendra used to do that to me. I would be doing the laundry and Kendra would just be standing in the doorway. Staring. It's like those images where you're like, if you see it, you'll shit bricks. And, like, you see it and then you shit bricks. Ratatosk, hold on. You know what? In Boktai, we were talking about Ratatosk and Horace Valger this last time too. It's all connected. Norse mythology, dragons, balls. Journey to the West. I made a joke about that earlier. We're implanting ideas. Inception. Inception. That bog is spying on us. I don't know what that means. Hang on. No, work. This shit's broken. I believe I spied a wyvern. We're alone. Bongo, I didn't get to hear about your real moment. Crying over here. I wanted to hear it. This is the Imperious Wyvern.
Easy once human is on your way. He just heard about it.
Once human? Hold
Can
on,
you
let me
tell
talk
me
to this
about
guy.
it?
Hold on, one sec. Sorkai is now accessible. I got Sorkai. Well, I mean, that's going to be it for Final Fantasy XIV tonight. I really do appreciate the fact that everybody's been hanging out here tonight. I'm going to go and figure out what you're talking about real quick, Scarab. Once human.
I tested positive for COVID yesterday. It was a day of fever and bad times. Today has been a bit better.
You tested positive for COVID? Oh my god.
He have looked into it at all.
Oh my god.
But you have it on your wish list.
Oh baby, I don't want you to have COVID. I don't want you to have COVID. I wish you a better chance.
Anyway, I told my kiddo, in reference to me quarantining, that I didn't want him to have a day of pain.
Look like I know what a JPEG is.
I just want a picture with the galactic on. T-Pain, you did it again. You did it again. Oh, baby, you did it again. You did it again. You gave me more T-Pain. I'm already in
song got
pain.
shorter.
I'm a kid. It's hard out there to be a kid. is in a way.
So, your favorite song.
Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. It's a hot butter. Freeze it with the ice cream. Freeze it with cool. You can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave. Make it real hot, like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. I hope that was any good. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. Butter me up, you butter me up. Baby, don't you butter me up. Baby, baby, won't you butter me up. I wonder how in sync this is gonna be. Oh fuck, my baked beans. Backbeat. Loops. I think this guy's only gonna do the beat of the drum. There's nothing else.
Overdoing this. Can we put on a baby making song?
Do I know the words to this? I don't actually know if I know the words to Red Red Wine. I listen to much less Bob Marley than you expect. Red, red wine. It's up to you. I like the nothing that's currently going on. It's such a
It's such
banter.
a buncher.
A buncher. English is hard. English is hard. What do we want? Give me Woo.
You should put me in a mention.
You should put me in a mansion way out in Wisconsin. You should put me in a mansion way out in Wisconsin. You should put me in a mansion way out in Wisconsin. You should put me in a mansion way out in Yo! We're here tonight on the Sandwichard experience. Having a ball, having a ball, having a here. On the Sandwichard experience. Having a ball, having a ball, having a ball. Give me a love. Made is French for bread. Yes, it is. Thank you for tuning in on the Sandwichard experience. Baby, we're here for you. Baby, I'm here with you. Baby, I'm here for you. Imagine driving a bus through the ass end of the universe, giving us hope, love, from a message out in the stars. The Sandwichard experience has taken you on yet another fucking journey tonight. You guys have crushed it yet again. You've been here, you've loved here, you've been and loved here. You give me the hope that I need to continue on. You give me everything I need to continue. My life would be less interesting without you in it. Thank you for Luigi. Thank you for Luigi. If I had words, I'd be able to do something over this, but I'm not.
We have to simulate earlier.
A wordsmith. Oh, you have to simulate earlier? Hang on.
We forgot about this scene.
Hang on, we'll do this. Hold on. Don't touch it.
The Luigi board, the 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 board,
Listen to this syncopated beat, baby. Giving a love here, living a life here, baby. Baby, I know. Baby, I live here. Baby, alive here. Baby, I know. Whatever we could have it all. Baby, you know. Baby, you know. Baby, you know. Hey. We're gonna live it up I stopped having the ability to count this melody. I stopped being able to count this in my head. Like, I was fine for a bit because I was like, okay, it's in... Like, it was just off, and I was able to keep counting it in, like, basically triplets, and then it just lost it in the beat. I just got too unsynced. I just lost it. But you know what? That was an interesting experiment, I think. That could have been worse. Now it's on YouTube forever.
AKE.
Mamma mia, Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea. Mamma mia, Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea. I wasn't first chair sax for no reason. I feel that. Three different drums. I gotta ask, am I on beat, like, with the song, like, when I'm singing this? I want to make sure. That I'm on beat with the song. I want to make sure that I am staying on beat with the song, with the reverb, with anything. I want to make sure that I'm on beat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Baby girl, don't you know I'm at your door? It's the sync issues because it goes and passes through a bunch of stuff. It's kind of complicated. It's kind of complicated. I have to make
Sounds
sure
like you
that
start
this
on
stuff
beat and
is
slowly
not
go
very
down.
syncopated. We have to try to make sure you understand that I am just living life as a man. I have no special abilities. Baby, I can't even climb trees. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm rapping, I'm here. But baby, I'm not screwing anyone up. I'm not gonna do it to you. You're gonna have a fun time here too. Richard Sandwichard is here to stay. Baby.
Football,
Play.
leather glove, all the rich you wanna love. Hot feet, dinosaur, it never ends, there's always more.
Alright. Football, oven glove, all the rich you wanna love. Hot feet, dinosaur, it never ends, there's always more. The Sandwichard rap, this is the Sandwichard rap, this is the Sand. Is this anything? Is this anything? I want to know, do you think this is anything? If I'm offbeat when that's my problem, I can't help that. It's because it gets passed through so many things. There's so much that is desynced and made sure that I'm on time. Is stuff that isn't my voice or isn't my camera is set to be 300 milliseconds late. It's not a 100% accurate measurement. It's about 300 milliseconds. I don't know what the accurate measurement is. I need to make sure that I get my shit on time. Okay? It's close. It's not exact. Makes it hard when I'm trying to rap, because it seems to be fine when I'm doing karaoke, but when I'm in my car, it's like the hokey pokey. I can't make sure that I'm on time. Because baby, I can hardly rhyme. I feel like I'm jaywalk, singing about bird leathers and leather seats. Don't you know that guy joined a cult? I hope he isn't dead. That was alright.
This is better than we thought it would be, NGL.
That was okay. I gotta go back and listen to it.
Bobtie, Memorial, we don't do tutorial. Ringo, Ricky Balls, death counter for the falls.
Time Memorial, we don't do tutorial. Ringo, Ricky Balls, death counter for the falls. We gotta do the rap, he's got the bars. Ayo, 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 ayo. We gotta do the rap, he's got the bars. Ayo, 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 ayo. Scarab and Vago, making sure I got the lyrics. I'm glad you're even here, because I can't do the shit on my own. I'm like some brainless drone. I can't do the rap off the top of my head unless I sound like Will Smith, and I'd rather be dead. It's like I'm not a really good rapper. It's like I'm hardly even a talker. It's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life. That's pretty nice. I do like these drums, actually. I'm gonna like this drum video so I don't lose it. I don't know where the fuck the music's folder on the YouTube there. It's really good drums. Let's get some jungle. Baby, yeah. Baby,
I like the boozers on the rear view.
yeah. Oh, don't you know that Sandwichard's here for you? Thank you for being here on the Sandwichard experience today. It's been truly fucking cool. There's been a lot that has happened. And I'm gonna have to go over all of these clips today, and especially these last ones in the last minute where I'm doing this rap. Maybe I'm gonna do more more stuff like this. I think that'd be probably a good time. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for hitting me with a DVD. It's going behind all of my props and assets as well. Oh, it's even got drop shadow. How does that work? I'm good at my job. Oh, you're fishing for me? Thank you for fishing for me. The Sandwichard experience has been brought to you by you. So if you haven't gotten a chance to, you know, follow, I would suggest you do that. Go check me out on YouTube. I have a bunch of stuff on YouTube. Go check me out on Twitch. I'm here basically every day. I have to make sure that I blacklist the socials thing on my shout-out button, which is really funny. Alright. The Sandwichard experience is gonna raid out. It's been a great night playing Final Fantasy XIV. I'm glad that Mog and my wife were able to play with us for a little while. You know, it's the things that you do with the limitations that you have when you're alone. And sometimes the most fun shit comes out. Sometimes it does. Can't be perfect every time, but sometimes it's really nice. And sometimes I can be an ASCII art image. Where I look like this against a purple background. I probably hurt people's eyes, but you know what? Do I care? A little bit. I do care a little bit. But I want to make sure that I'm doing the Sandwichard experience right. And the ways that I want to do it are going to be counterproductive, counterintuitive. It might not make sense to literally anybody. Stop! It might not make sense to literally anybody. You know what? Damn it, they're mine. It is mine. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing. We're gonna keep making. We're gonna keep creating. We're gonna keep singing. We're gonna keep bringing the heat every day. Every day. We're never going to stop. We're never going to give up. We will never surrender. We'll be back tomorrow to play Yakuza 0. Thank you for the breadfall. You're doing more for the country than any of the U.S. streams. I promise you that. Oh.
Nice car.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we come to the end of our show. And just come back tomorrow for Yakuza 0 and we'll be square, okay? Make sure you eat your vegetables, make sure you brunch your team. I don't know who we can go in. Oh! Yes, I am a woman. Glad you're here. You got your pizza party check-in. Giving me mushrooms. Giving me mushrooms. I'm here to bring you, well, out on a raid for the Sandwichard experience. Sandwichard experience has new merch. 50 bits! Rip that, rip that. Thank you so much. Beautiful of you. Thank you so much. That is halfway to a can of Arizona tea. Yeah, as they do. How are you doing tonight? That is over halfway. Over halfway? It is 99 cents. To be fair, it's 99 cents.
He was typing that when you said it.
It's 99 cents. There we go. Good fuzzy. I like the VHS filter a lot, actually. I really do. I think this is one of my it's just nice. I like all the buttons and things like We're doing great. We're messing with buttons. We had a great stream tonight. We actually had a really great stream tonight. Especially when we got to the end of it, we did this excellent bit where I was pretending to be a competent musician or rapper for once in my life, and I did some rap stuff, as it goes. But we were gonna write out in a sec. I did want to make sure that I got to you before you were brought with us, and I lost you in the stream forever. The current will take us all.
He said we needed to make the Sandwichard rap.
Remember how long ago he said we needed to make the Sandwichard rap? I guess I can cut all of that out and make it the Sandwichard rap. I guess I can come into... I guess I can edit all that down and make the Sandwichard rap. Hot dog, french fries, come on baby, tell me no lies. Up, down, side to side, eat skeletons are now alive. I could. I think we're getting some free casts. If the vocoder was a little annoying, that's fine. I'm gonna listen to it anyway. The lovely thing about Twitch streaming is I can, in fact, do whatever I want. And nobody can completely stop me. Give me a rhyme scheme and some time. I will send this jungle track, and I will send the other track that I was just using. I will put those into the Discord.
We're talking about doing it over Granny Cream with no lyrics.
There you go.
Sir,
we were talking about doing it over... That's right, we want to do over Granny Cream with no lyrics. We could do that with something like the vocoder. We can make sure that it fits over Granny Cream. Here, I'll get you the Granny Cream song as well. Granny Cream...
The cool for sure.
Karaoke. Granny Cream's Hot Butter Ice Cream Instrumental Recreation. Very good. We'll do that. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna bring our lovely friends over to Optimus Prime. Let's get some sick beats going for their Shrock metal. We do have metal. So if somebody also mentions Metal Gear, we will also hear Apollo say metal. But join us again here at the Sandwich. Hold on, I'm gonna put myself in the side over here for just a minute so that I can fit my schedule onto the screen. Here it is. The Sandwichard Experience will be back on Friday to play more, tomorrow, to play more Yakuza 0. We'll be going for a while. Please join us for that. I'll be using an arcade stick, actually, still. We've also got the Sandwichard store. The Sandwichard store is something that is working now. We have some actually really nice stuff on the store. And a little blurble that'll play something underneath my schedule, actually, that'll remind people to do it. But regardless, I'm not here to talk about the store. I'm here to talk my schedule. We're here Yakuza 0 on Friday. The rest of the week is as is next week. Thank you. Join us for Metal Gear Solid 4 on Monday. The Sandwichard Experience will be back tomorrow, of course. So remember, commit to the bit because that bit will set you free. And then on top of that, please have more fun in 2024. 2024 has been a fucking tough time.
Hopefully,
if we stick together, we can have a better. Think of me. We'll bring you wonderful places. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy Auto.
So